Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us on today's brief webinar with Knoxville by Design, a program of AIA East Tennessee. My name is Sarah Peacock. I'm an architect with Barbara McMurray Architects here in Knoxville. I wanted to take this time today to introduce you to a new event for designers and builders, which we're calling Barkitecture. That name might sound a little familiar to you, as there are a few different annual Barkitecture type events that happen around the country. In Knoxville, our Barkitecture event will be a design build competition in which teams will create dog houses, cat trees, what have you, and these builds are going to be auctioned off online. We're doing this event in conjunction with the annual Mardi Gras parade in town in March. And because of that, all the proceeds raised from this auction will go towards Young Williams Animal Center, who also hosts Mardi Gras. And if you please stay tuned right now for a brief message from Young Williams, we'll come right back with details you'll need to know about the design build competition with Barkitecture.
Each year, nearly 10,000 animals like Chilhowie come to Young Williams Animal Center in need of shelter and a loving family. As the municipal shelter for both the city of Knoxville and Knox County, we accept every animal, regardless of breed, health, size, or age. Animals come to us scared and injured every day. It is our job to care for them, to heal them, and to help them build trusting relationships with humans. We provide so much more than shelter. It's within our walls that animals find safety, compassion, and empathy. Here, broken bones and broken hearts begin to heal. Here at Young Williams, animals are given a chance for a happily ever after. Our vision is a home for every pet, and your build project is helping us make that vision a reality. When you participate in Barkitecture by Design, you're giving these animals a chance at a better, healthier life in a loving home.
Thank you for your support. We're so excited to see the creative designs that come from our Maker City and the pets that will call these houses their homes.
And we are back. Thank you to Young Williams for that message. We're back with details on the events that the designers and builders will need to know. So registration opens in January, right after the holidays. You can find a link to sign up on the Knoxville by Design website, which is knoxbydesign.org. We'll also have a link from the main AIA webpage over to the Knox by Design website. There will be a $20 registration fee just to cover some administration costs. Okay, important events you'll need to know. So your preliminary concept design is due on January 22nd. We need you to tell us what category you're designing for, which can be big dog, small dog, or cat. Plus, let us know if it's going to be an indoor or outdoor design. And also send us a sketch, image, maybe a 3D model, something with some rough dimensions on it so we can see an early image of what your design is going to look like. The builds are due to be complete, totally ready to go by the end of the day on February 19th. Once we know that everyone's all set to go, we're going to be sending you instructions of where to deliver your build. They'll be on display at local businesses so that potential buyers for the auction have a chance to see them. So by the end of the day on February 19th, the build needs to be complete and also delivered to whichever business that Knox by Design has chosen for you. So during Mardi Gras, which is on March 6th, we'll have display boards at the event to show what the builds will look like and telling people where they can go to see those builds on display if they're thinking about buying it. So they'll go out to those local businesses to see your doghouse, your cat tree on display. The online auction begins on February 22nd at noon, and it'll run for 2 weeks, so it will end on March 8th at noon. People will also be able to vote for design awards on the same auction website. We'll have a best in each category, we'll have a People's Choice Award, and we'll also have a Greenest Design Award. So think about designing sustainably. After the auction ends, teams are responsible for coordinating the delivery of your builds to the new owners, in addition to delivering them to those local businesses. So you'll be transporting it at least once. When it comes to coordinating it with your doghouse's new owner, that could mean that the owners simply just kind of pick them up from that display business. That could also mean that the team needs to assist the new owner in getting that doghouse or the cat tree, whatever, to their house for reassembly. So you'll just have to get in touch with that owner and figure out how you're going to get it to their house. So with that in mind, here are some tips for the designers. We highly suggest that you design this build so you can transport it yourself between you and your team. You'll need to do it at least once, again, to that display business. So make it small and light enough to either move in one piece or design it to be easily reassembled from a few bigger pieces. Regarding size limitations, we don't have a true whole limitation on size. We just require that either the whole build in one piece or individual pieces can fit through a standard 34-inch door frame. And again, make sure it's light enough to move, which brings us to materiality. No real limitations on materials, just keep in mind that there will be pets using this, so try to use pet-safe materials. And also select them based on transportability. For example, you might want to avoid having a solid concrete doghouse that's not going to move very easily. And again, we encourage you to try to build sustainably using either reclaimed materials or maybe it's leftover pieces from a job site, and design for this doghouse or this cat tree to last in the long term. No limitations on the team size either. No requirements for any kind of professional background, just please work with whoever you want. If you'd like to have a small company logo on your display board, please just send it to us along with your registration form. And finally, all team members can apply for continuing education units or learning units, and also AXP credits with the AIA or NCARB. Lastly, if you'd like to get a little more information on the Mardi Gras event, you can go to Young Williams Animal Center's website or www.mardigras.org. And all the information that I've shared with you in this webinar will be available on the Knoxville by Design website, and that's also where you'll be able to find those registration forms starting in January. So, thank you very much for joining us. We can't wait to see all the creative and green and sustainable designs that you guys come up with. So, good luck.